Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo here as the recording of this Wednesday, April 27th, 2022, about 8:30 a.m. I am just outside Millbrook, Alabama, heading northbound. I'm going to try to cover about 400, 500, 600 miles today on this road trip. The town of Spectre is right there. I have not been here in over a decade. The 2003 film by Tim Burton took place on this island. Dropped $3 or $4. I only had a 10. I didn't have any change. $10 into an envelope. Then you call a phone number and the property owner will grant you access to get on this island. This is where I could not bypass doing an update on the town from Big Fish. And then road trips through other states. Try to make it to at least St. Louis, maybe even past St. Louis, Missouri. So 500, 600, maybe even 700 miles today, we'll see. But starting off here, join me, shall you? As I walk through the fake trees that Tim Burton created. Oh, so many years ago. A couple decades or more. Well, 2 decades to you and I. Now when I was here 10 years ago, the fake forest was still right here. They have torn the fake forest down, made of foam props and trees. I'm about to go through this into this movie set. But you can see, look, the foam right down here. Pretty neat. But this still is here. Now, obviously, the shoes that are dangling from the wire there are a recreation, not real. But everything else, these houses, still remain. And there you go, it says right there. Back when I was here years ago, there were more buildings that decayed and fell down. These are the ones that are still in okay condition. This is a camping area. You can camp here, you can fish, hence the admission fee. And at this hour of the day, no one is here on this little thoroughfare into the movie set, except myself. And obviously when I was here before, didn't have any of the fencing up, and you could go inside all the buildings, but you could see movie magic, how a facade is built. Hollywood trickery, even here in Alabama. I am happy that these still exist. Just have to imagine there was a home there. Another movie set home there, over there. The chapel still down at the end. Another building was there, torn down. But a few still stand. Most likely a practical interior on this one. This was not only an exterior facade, but most likely did some scenes inside of here as well. It's good to be back here after all these years. So peaceful. The birds chirping. Oh, are those goats? I see goats over there. There are goats at the end of the road. I'll walk over there too. The sun glistening across my camera lens. There's a little sign on this that says Mayor's House. Right there on the front. Hello there. Hello goats. Good to see you. So good to see you. Don't have any food for you. Wow, there's a whole herd of goats. Just a little youngin. Hello, goats. Wow, they were all hiding behind the chapel. Just a little peek into how non-real a lot of these sets can be. Take a look under here. As far as the interiors go, not a real church building. No pews in there or a pulpit. As you can see, all the goats have congregated over there, by where others are camping and fishing over there in that corner. But this was awesome. Wanted to start off here. Now I'm going to hit the road. Cover a lot of miles. And yes, even out here on an empty, veritable empty island, leaf blowers. They follow me everywhere. Is that Ewan McGregor? Wonder if those goats have any idea they're grazing around where the dark forest was. They probably know. Also got myself a coffee, piping hot, caffeinated beverage, and I always try to get a case of water for the road, just to have it in the back seat. So I picked up one of those too. Gonna be a lot of interstates today. Not too many back roads, maybe a few. Really want to cover a lot of ground, cover a lot of miles today. Whatever was in that cage has escaped. It's escaped! This is a very large Statue of Liberty replica here, towering at the top of this berm, this hill. Used to be at a life insurance agency in Birmingham. Made it over to Birmingham, or at least on the outskirts. But years after it was placed at the top of that building, it was moved here to this spot. It has been here since 1988. Got the flag waving in the breeze next to it. And after it was moved to this spot, it was then dedicated on July 4th, the next year of '89, and that's when this placard was also placed here. Passed through this area years ago. Back when I had my drone, I'd fly my drone around. Crashed it right over this wall. See where it says, please do not climb on the wall. So I had launched it up. It was like flying up there, and the blades fell off, or one of the blades fell off, and it took a tumble right down there. It's all coming back to me now. That was a long time ago. arrived now in Cullman, Alabama, to the Ave Maria Grotto. I believe you got to go through this gift shop, not exit through the gift shop, but enter through the gift shop in order to get into the grotto. The admission cost was $10 to get on the property, and there's all these pieces of work, these miniatures that are scattered through the walkway here. Going down a hill. Pretty incredible. Wow. Also, I paid the admission. Gave me this little pamphlet with some information. The Ave Maria Grotto is located on the grounds of the St. Bernard Abbey. The abbey was founded in 1891. The grotto consists of a landscaped hillside of 125. That's a lot. Small stone and cement structures. The handiwork of creative genius brother Joseph Zodel. Joseph Zodel. You got the church bells ringing in the back. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of this thing over here. Wow. Okay, there's Mission San Juan Capistrano in California. Right there. How neat is that? I know exactly where that is. I've been there before. Newport, Rhode Island, the mysterious tower. There's an old Spanish mission inn, San Antonio, Texas. Looks similar to the Alamo. Oh, the Alamo's right here. Also, spoiler alert, there is no basement at the Alamo. This is incredible. I passed through here years ago, probably 10 years ago at least. But it was very hurriedly passing through. In fact, I don't even remember much of it. But I do recall this, probably the most prominent part of the grotto. Highly recommend not bypassing this place. Worth the $10 to come down here and check this out. This is incredible. And with this fountain, water gently pouring down there, the ambiance of the stream of water. Brother Joseph right here, the creator of the Ave Maria Grotto, passed away in '61. There's one of his miniatures there at his feet. Got his hands at his waist. And this is his handiwork. All right here, spectacular. Massive. Up on the hillside, all these miniatures. St. Joseph. And just continuing on, there's even more miniatures, like Mount Ararat, Noah's Ark. Oh, and then the Tower of Babel. Great Wall of China is very tall, but the lizard condo much taller. Are there lizards in there? That's where the condos, that's where the lizards live in their home. It's a condo. I think there's a lizard right there. Hello, lizard. Well worth $10 admission. Just saying. Looks like traffic going southbound. It's pretty backed up through here. Northbound seems good. Traffic cleared up southbound. Look at that over there, that rest stop. I think I'm just about at the Tennessee state line also. He's just right up here. Standing here at the Shady Lawn Travel Center. It's a big chicken. What are you doing, chicken? Looks like ready for a meal. Has a fork and a knife. Just see the magnitude of it as this vehicle goes by with the newer Volkswagens there. Got the chicken paws down here. The 4 people have wrote their names on it, placed stickers. Pretty cool. Now it's northbound. Now I'm in a fun traffic jam. Been creeping along very slowly for a while. Slow going. I have a feeling that car right there wants to go much faster than it is. Drove a little further over to Clarksville, Tennessee. The Montgomery County Courthouse, which a tornado struck here in '99, severely damaging the courthouse. And it was redesigned, the exterior was, but still stands to this day, even though the tornado caused quite a bit of damage. And I'm noticing down here is a sculpture sitting on a bench. Curious to see who this represents. Wow, look at that building. That's some incredible architecture right there. This guy's reading the paper. The Leaf Chronicles. There is a historic theater here called the Roxy Theater. And as fantastic as that is, take a look at this. This is awesome. Sgt Carter, Gunnery Sgt Carter. That face, if you're familiar with the Andy Griffith Show spin-off, Gomer Pyle, USMC. Frank Sutton was his name, the actor who played Sgt Carter, Sergeant Vince Carter. Gomer Pyle, USMC. This was placed here a few years ago. He passed away in the same year I was born, 1974. This is nice. This is awesome. I did not realize this existed until today. You can almost just picture Jim Neighbors right there, him yelling at him. Of course, Jim Neighbors probably standing in the road there. This was his hometown. That is so awesome. Got a little spider web there on his back of his hat. What a great character. What a great character. Reading a little bit more here on the base. Says that Frank was born here in Clarksville. His boyhood home still stands at 416 South 2nd Street. I'm gonna have to go by there. Giving it a little thumbs up. The shadow. Sir, yes sir. I don't know if I could have handle a drill sergeant right in my face. And I'm handling this because he's not real. And according to the address, it looks like it's this gray house right here. Kind of on a busy road now, but back then it probably wasn't too busy. And over on this building is a Starry Night inspired mural with the courthouse and all that. Nice. Well done. All right, almost on empty, so fueling up again. 379, and take a look over there. A Relic. It's such a relic, it doesn't even want to focus. Pay no attention to the payphone. One thing's for sure, traffic on the interstates today has not been real kind in either direction. I'm flowing pretty good now. Also, I've crossed over to the Kentucky state line. Won't be in Kentucky long, but I am now in Kentucky for a little while. Normally, I don't take the interstates and the freeways. Normally, I'm more of a back road kind of guy, but really trying to cover a lot of ground over the next few days. Got somewhere to be at a certain time, so got a long way to go. About 500 or 600 miles per day to get where I gotta be by when I need to be there. Shouldn't be too much further before I cross over into Illinois. Going through a lot of states today, covering some ground. When you see a big boy dressed as Superman, you know you're in one place. Only one place. You see a Bob's or a Frisch's big boy and a cutout of Clark Kent's alter ego, Metropolis, Illinois. And if you look the opposite direction, you'll see a really tall Superman at the end, all the way down there, at the end of the road. It's already 15 minutes till 7 p.m. The store is closed. All the Daily Planet stuff out front. Little museum, walkthrough, gift shop, and whatnot. And of course, every time I see a phone booth of this stature, I always think of that movie. Of course, the 70s film with Chris Reeves is my favorite. Richard Donner directed. And the Donner version of 2 I love as well. Truth, justice, and the American way. How freaking awesome is that? I love Superman. I had to stop off here. I love it too much. Magic hour. The sun is starting to set. The sun is definitely going over the horizon. 7:25 p.m. I've been driving for almost 12 hours. Think this bike's ever gone down any sweet slides? Look at this thing. The tire is as tall as the roof line of the building behind it. To get up on the seat, you would need a tall ladder. Look at the sun setting back there. About 20 minutes from my hotel that I booked. And that's going to do it for today. Just typed in the coordinates. I went 475 miles from Montgomery, Alabama, to here in Marion, Illinois. So add on probably another 25, 30, 40 for just veering off a little bit. About 500 miles in 12 hours. Left at about 8 a.m., arrived at 8 p.m. Stopping to get out and film. A long day. I'm pretty tired. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over.